Real Deal Talk with Jmarc.
Real Deal Talk with Jmarc.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
Let me know when you want to roll it.
We're rolling.
Oh, shit.
This is it, yeah. This is how we get into it.
All right, well, shit.
Welcome to the Real Deal Talk Podcast with your host, Jmarc.
It's your host, Jmarc, with Real Deal Talk with Jmarc. Got your boy Anthony over here to my left. The Brains of Creators Network. Got the team behind the cam. Tell the people about yourself a little bit, man.
So yeah, we're Jmarc's production team, basically. Me, Ty, and then our dude Lewis over there. He's gonna be running the vlog camera tomorrow, and hopefully for more of our work.
Yeah. So tell people what got you into like camera operational stuff, freelance work. What made you want to start?
It started back in like high school, because I was big into like watching YouTube and stuff. So I was a big YouTube kid.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be like a prankster YouTuber.
Like some
yeah,
the Paul brothers or some shit.
Some shit. Yeah, I was big into like Roman Atwood. You know Roman Atwood?
Yeah, I think my little brother was big into that.
That's
that
like
around,
stuff I wanted
Vine
to do.
Era, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when YouTube and Vine were like just popping. You know?
Yeah.
That was like the golden age, is what I call it. That's when you breaking into the internet before people before people even knew the space of fucking YouTube.
Those three were definitely like one of the three biggest YouTubers at the time.
What got you like inspired to do prank stuff? Like just you just bored, like watching it one day, or like what? I
think I just wanted to be a YouTuber, bro, and I was interested in like the pranks because that's all I was watching. I was watching vlogs and the pranks. But I would say since I got older, I just wanted to do content creating.
Did you ever carry out any pranks back in the day whenever you started?
Me and my friends would do pranks all the time, but we would just record on like the iPhone. Yeah. I have some of those pranks somewhere, but most of them I have no clue.
What do you think really sparked the mind where you was like, damn, I can do this shit. Like I can have like, there's space for me to fucking join this industry.
I don't know. I think I always knew that I could do something, bro, with content creating.
Yeah.
I just didn't really know how. I would say my time at Texas State is whenever I really learned how to work cameras.
Yeah.
And stuff now. I'm still learning too, so.
Speaking about Texas State, how was your time? Like, what made you, tell us the process of going to Texas State, applying there? Like, that was a whole journey.
It was. I did not know about Texas State. I only knew about Breckenridge area, Dallas area. Yeah. I had no clue about South Texas. We're going to Houston. And my dad was like, there's a university on the way called Texas State in San Marcos. We can take a detour and we can go like visit. Because at the time I didn't know like.
So this is all random.
Yeah, this was all random. Like I didn't even know like where I wanted to go to college. Yeah. Actually, I knew where I wanted to go to college. I wanted to go to UCLA. But like,
wow, you want to be a Cali boy so bad.
Exactly. See, I was like that YouTuber. I just wanted to go like LA shit. Sure, but like we can't afford it. We can't afford UCLA. Yeah. We went to Texas State. We toured it, and I don't know why, but I just fucked with it.
It's a hidden gem. I tell people all the time. Like,
it really is.
The only thing that's keeping Texas State away from like the whole world is a good football team.
Nah, for
real. If you have a good football team, everybody know who the fuck Texas State is. I feel like me being a former college athlete, I always categorize colleges by how good their sports were.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like when I found out like this and that, like all these disclaimers about all these colleges, I'm like, what? Just because if the sports are good or bad, I always think that's how the whole school is as a whole. So a lot of people don't know what Texas State is because their football team's been trash.
We did get some publicity whenever they're with their baseball team.
Like no disrespect, like I tip my hat off to all athletes, baseball, everybody in the respective fields, but college football, you know, it's different. No other.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like hopefully they can finally turn it around because Texas State is a melting pot.
Hopefully, they just got a new coach, so.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, I thought they were going to pop off with Spav, but that should never happen.
I don't know what the hell happened. Like, God needs to come put his hand on that team.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so.
But speaking of sports, that's how we met. Yeah. Like, working with the ESPN crew and all that shit. Yeah. I think you shadowed me, right?
Yeah, I shadowed you for a little bit. That's funny.
But what did you think? How did I do?
You're pretty good. You explained everything to me well. At first, it was like freaking... It's like some fucking foreign language. I was like, yo, what? He was like, oh, you got a pan, all these different things, the shading and all that shit, and turn the iris up. I was like, bro, what the hell are you talking about? It was a lot going into it, but after like shadowing you a couple times, I think I shadowed you like twice. I was like, okay, I'm starting to get the concepts a little bit. Like that's how I am. I don't learn from watching modules and those shit like that. I need to get in the field and put me in the fire. It was dope. Definitely, but like speaking of ESPN, how did you discover the job?
I discovered it because freshman year I was trying to join a lot of organizations and clubs. Yeah. And one of the clubs I joined was Broadcasting Club. Like a random day, Lucas showed up to be our guest speaker.
And Lucas, by the way, was our producer.
And yeah. I wasn't really interested in what he was talking about, to be honest. But I did follow him on Twitter. And then I think whenever it really hit me, it was like, maybe I should give this a try, was during the summer. That summer, it was freshman year going to sophomore year. One day I was on Facebook. And there was an Indeed ad for the position. But it was honestly for the video production position, like video editing and all that shit that we did like senior year. And so, yeah, I hit up Lucas. I was like, bro, I would like to apply for this. I even edited like a 1-minute video about the football team and sent that in. And they brought me in for an interview. But the whole time I thought I was interviewing for like a video editor position.
They did a switcheroo on you. The whole time you was a camera op.
Yeah, I was a camera op. But I was like, maybe this is just part of the process.
Yeah, but the process never changed.
Process never changed. It was fun. Met a lot of cool people. Met Todd through that. No? Did I meet you like that? No.
Through ESPN.
Yeah, so I met Lucas. It was funny how ironic, like on the quad. He was tabling for I'll never forget, he was tabling for a game, Texas State versus UTA. It's like a playing game to get into like a top seed for the tournament, conference basketball. And I was like, oh shit, like what do you do? He's like, oh, we're with ESPN Plus here, production. It's like, I'm interested in that shit. Like I play football up here, but like in the off season, like I'll be interested in that. He's like, all right, take my card down, whatever. And then like, I kind of tossed the card, and I was looking for the card, scrambling for it like 4 months later. But I finally hit him up like, yo, man, I met you like 4 months ago. I don't know if you remember me, but like, I'm trying to start and join the squad. And he's like, oh, yeah, I got a basketball game you can join in like 2 weeks. I was like, all right. Like, I had to go through the quick little interview process, and they onboarded me quick. And I was like, oh, shit, what am I getting myself into? Like, I didn't know it was like this whole, like, it's a whole nother world. Yeah. I look at sports differently now after watching like broadcasting, cam op, like behind the scenes, like that shit is vital. Like if you don't have the cam ops and everything that goes into it, you don't have a production, you don't have a show. And I never realized how serious that shit was and the need and the necessities of everything that goes into it, into working behind the scenes. I was like, damn.
I think that's why I stayed, because I thought it was like really cool seeing the behind the scenes. Yeah. And actually working close to athletes, working close to the game, like in basketball, being underneath the goal. That was fun. That was like my favorite.
That shit used to hurt my damn back.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, you having the camera on your shoulder.
Yeah. Did you ever work volleyball?
No, I never did volleyball. I did basketball, men's and women's, softball and baseball.
Yeah. Dude, working volleyball sucks. That's handheld. I think you've done that, right? Because you're just standing there the whole time and it's by yourself too. So like it gets tiring. Yeah. Your back definitely.
But you know what's crazy? My first experience of being a cam op, I want to say, well, it was a basketball game. I lied. But my first experience doing a baseball game, they had me in a fucking outfield on a lift. And it was windy as shit. It was a doubleheader. I did from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. I never do that shit again. But I was in the lift the whole time, fucking shaking from the fall. I'm like, yo. And Lucas is like, you good? You good? You can put your camera down. I'm like, I'm trying to thug it, be all macho. Yeah. I was like, man, fuck this. I'm not finna die for this damn baseball team. So I was like, yo, that shit was wild. But I learned a lot that day. It was fucking nuts, bro.
I forgot about the lift.
Like, Lucas literally was seeing my camera fly up. Like, and I was like recording the sky at a point in time. I was like, yeah, this is
Did you ever work whenever they moved it? No, I think they moved that senior year. Where they moved it from the lift to this like high tower, bro. And like
I wasn't there for the tower. I was there for the lift.
It was scary. Yeah, it was sketchy, dude.
Lucas told me part of the reason why they got away from the lift was because it was sketchy and tall or whatever. I heard the tower was more secure.
Dude, no, that shit had like a wooden floor, bro. I swear, like I feel like it was gonna break through. And then also like it's high up too, so you definitely feel the wind and all that.
For sure,
it's scary. Like I was terrified.
Yeah, it was
and I'm not
time.
really scared of heights, but like just being up there, I was scared.
You would never watch a sports event the same after being behind, the scenes and getting shit done. Like, it's like, oh damn, he should have panned left. Or,
you notice all the mistakes.
Yeah, and it's like, damn, why they cut the commercial so quick? Why they do this? Why they do that? Like, it's crazy, just all the shit that goes into it. Like, you need a legit team to roll out a good production. So, it was fun.
It was cool. It was a good experience.
Yeah. So where are you at with things now? Like, what is
just trying to build Creators Network, really.
So what is Creators Network? Explain to people.
Right now, I don't know. I have like a lot of goals and things I want to take Creators Network to, but as of right now, it's just a video production company. I feel like it's a good place to start. Just making videos, creating content, podcasts for sure. So if you need a podcast, hit us up. We're doing Jmarc's.
That's me, baby. Who inspires you? Like, cause like me as a former athlete, you know, I was inspired by like people that was playing like Joe Hayden's football stars and like Jalen Ramsey and stuff like that. Like, who in the production space have you followed? Do you watch anybody on YouTube that's like actively doing this and making multiple and pushing out a lot of units of content for people?
Yeah, I don't know. I just be checking out really everybody. But I would say a big inspiration of mine to actually like get Creators, because I came up with Creators Network freshman year, but I put it to the side and really got into the ESPN stuff. Yeah. What got me back into Creators Network and to really like get that shit popping again was Cole Bennett, Lyrical Lemonade.
When would you say popped it off for you to get back in this shit? Like, damn, what the fuck am I doing? I'm slacking. Let me get back. Because you say you took a break.
The music video, bro. The Black Spaz.
Oh,
it was around that time. Yeah.
And so it was a little minute. So do you regret like going on a long delay or pause? Like because putting it to the side because of ESPN Plus?
Not really. Because when I first started it freshman year, what the original plan was supposed to be like because around the time, like I said, I was a big like YouTube fan.
For sure.
And a lot of YouTubers were doing, they were creating content creating houses.
Oh yeah,
like all that where all the creators are living together and just helping each other blow up and shit.
I always seen that shit.
Like, so that's basically what Creators Network was supposed to be. It's just a lot of us like that goes to that university and just help each other out.
Are you trying to do some shit like that for Texas State?
Yeah, for Texas State. Like,
why you never like pursued that shit hard?
This was around I think the January when I first started doing all that kind of stuff. Came up with it by end of February, and then that's when I was like, I need to start network and like building like meeting people and stuff. Because honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing yet.
So the biggest thing.
So that's when I got into like the clubs and all that. That's when I met Lucas, and then during the summer I got into ESPN.
So you feel like you lacked the resources hard.
Yeah, I didn't really know a lot of people.
Yeah, and it's hard to reach anything or know where the fuck to go when you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah. we even tried like putting flyers around, but we got in trouble for that actually.
What?
Because we weren't asking the university if we can do it.
Where were y'all putting the flyers around?
Just like anywhere. Like
just around the campus?
What is it called? The
quad?
The quad.
Yeah.
In the theater building. But yeah, I got into ESPN Plus really. And that was like my main focus. Because I really didn't know what I wanted to do, but I just know exactly like the field I wanted to be in.
So now that you know what you want to do and what field you want to be in,
oh yeah, and then
what do you think? Like
being at ESPN, it really helped me like just to know more about cameras and all that, and like what to look for and really like test my creativity.
So do you feel confidence about being in a freelance space and being like a small business that's gonna grow? And
I feel a lot more confident. I didn't feel that confident whenever I graduated too, because I feel like I didn't really learn that much.
Yeah, I remember you was voicing that shit back then.
Yeah,
you gotta take everything with a grain of salt and just keep it pushing.
Yeah. I mean, school definitely has its benefits. Like I met everybody. I met a lot of cool people, connections. Like I'm still using these connections today.
Definitely.
And I had a great time too.
I would definitely say school taught me that, a lot of shit I learned in school is a scam. Like it's some bullshit, but my connections, that's some shit you can't trade away.
Yeah.
Like, like people be like, what'd you study? Like realistically, I used to always be like, I studied this, I studied. Fuck that, I studied football. I went to school to be an athlete. And then along the way I met, Jim and people like you, like Todd, like real cool people that's, like-minded and on the same type of path I'm on. Outside of that, this school shit, I'm not going to apply my degrees to probably nothing I'm going to do in life. Yeah. So it's just another piece of paper. I slapped that bitch on the wall. It's no better than a fucking napkin from Walmart.
Because we didn't really like start messing with cameras until like senior year, bro. Yeah. We only had like 1 year, and like you can learn a lot in 1 year,
but it's hard. You feel like you're rushing, huh?
Yeah, you're definitely rushing.
Sure.
And there's like a lot more stuff that's put into like video production work.
College, it just shows you, bro. That's just
like I did learn some stuff, but I feel like they don't really teach you what you need to do like to stand out?
Fuck no. they just teach you what to do to get by and help us.
Yeah, get by, help, but like, and just get the job done.
That's all they be caring about. It's actually sick. Mm-hmm. It's sick though. Like,
see, I feel like that's how ESPN Plus started like being towards the end. Dude.
One thing I've always learned though, even watching other people's podcasts or up and coming artists or people that's already on top, like they've always took the extra mile to get shit done and like the unconventional route. Like Cole Bennett, like he was saying like how he was in school and dropped out and said fuck this shit, I'm gonna do this shit my own. Like, and I think he said that because he was doing the numbers and how much like a top producer some shit makes at the top. And he's like, bro, there ain't no fucking money. I can do this shit on my own, whatever. Says fuck this shit, dropped out, did his own thing. So like the creativity and the extra hard work that you have to put in pays off, bro. So half the shit because think about it, if it was that easy, anybody can be doing it. Anybody be doing it. Everybody be a millionaire. So that's the reason. There's reasons why shit is hard. That's why you gotta put in extra work and fucking take the extra mile to figure shit out. So we talk about it all day long, like, damn, it sucks, but it's just the reality of if you want to be successful or just another average Joe. Somewhere. Yeah, average Joe motherfucker. Because the majority of people are just too lazy to get out and go do anything. So that's why I'm still starting to figure out along my damn journey, my ups and downs. So
not yet. I think now I'm definitely more confident in my camera work, my production work, than I was whenever I graduated, for sure. Yeah, so that's why I'm ready to see what we can do.
Let's do it.
Especially with this podcast too.
Yeah.
See what we can get going.
Yeah, for me, I feel like I'm geared just because shit, I played college ball, met a lot of people on my way, on my journey. Shit, I mean, obviously didn't go as I wanted it out. My plan and vision was always to go play in the NFL and all that shit, but had ACL surgery, some humbling experiences, throughout off the field. So I don't know, everything, happens for a reason. So now I'm just in the space of just finna do a podcast and make this shit blow,
Ty, you want to step in?
Sure.
But I need to go to the bathroom.
All right, I'm excited to tell you guys about a great deal from Herb & Bud with our special promo code Creators Network 15. You'll get 15% off your next purchase of Herb & Bud's premium cannabis. Whether you're looking for a high quality flower, vape, edibles, or pre-rolls, and this one right here, it's a Blue Dream. This shit will have you dreaming. It's pretty good, burns slow, and it's not no weak shit. So head over to their website and use their exclusive promo code Creators Network 15 at checkout to get 15% of your purchase. Don't wait. Try Herb & Bud today and elevate your cannabis experience. My man, Ty.
My man, Jmarc, bro.
Yeah, so what brought you into this space of being behind the scenes production?
Bro, I mean, honestly, like, I don't want to, like, repeat everything Beza said, but like low key we came up the same way. We all met at ESPN, you know how it is. It's just like similar things like that. Definitely from childhood, I've been watching movies and YouTube's been my life, bro. We've been like the generation that's like nothing but like on technology. So,
yeah, for sure.
Like kind of like the imitating process.
We've all come up on this shit. Like we grew as it grew.
Dude, yeah.
And now it's in a different space that we're like, oh shit, like I should have monetized and got on a lot earlier,
Yeah. And like, believe it or not, I used to be a Viner back in the day.
Sure.
Back in the glory days.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was an experience. I was low key kind of popping just a little bit, but then that was also on the come down where everything kind of just.
My little brother was on Vine popping. I used to like bully his ass, like, bro, what the hell you doing, you weirdo? But I should have encouraged his ass because like they got all this TikTokers and shit. I'm like, bro, you could actually make money off this shit. Like,
I know. And that's what's like kind of cool thing about TikTok is that since we're all like so well versed in Vine, like pretty much knowing the ins and outs of TikTok is not too hard. Like,
for sure.
It's all about the luck of like the For You page, hashtag, all that shit. But like anything can pop up on TikTok. You
didn't do ESPN all 4 years, did you?
No, I didn't actually.
So you ended up stopping like what?
I stopped when I graduated, but like I started like maybe like middle through my junior year.
Okay.
Yeah. And then obviously I met Beza through him. And
that's how y'all met?
Yeah, we met through ESPN.
Damn, I thought y'all was just boys forever. Like,
it seems like it.
Whenever I met y'all was already tight and shit. He's like, this is Ty. This is Ty.
Like literally, I think me and Beza became like brothers like in less than like 6 months.
Yeah,
But it's just like-minded people, you know, like you have that energy that just connects.
Did that documentary again?
Oh yeah, we did the documentary, but that was still after ESPN.
Yeah.
But bro, yeah, after the documentary, it kind of solidified like his
like brotherhood.
Bro, yeah, because like
sense, huh?
we stayed up all night, and we even like got a gig to go with him to the actual place to go film.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. The haunted shit. What was that in San Antonio?
He was in San Antonio, bro.
Basically used to call me like, bro, this shit's so scary. I'm like, bro, don't bring your ass near me with them damn demons and shit.
Crazy, because we were interviewing them earlier in the day, like getting like the main guy that runs everything, like his story, all that shit. And he basically got a call during the interview of the lady that we went to, like for the hotel. She ran the front desk, and she was like, I experienced all these weird whispering and the windows open and I hear my name and all that stuff. And then she even like sent footage to Beza, or like to him, that he got through the girl. And
this shit sounds trippy. Like,
yeah, it sounds trippy.
I can't even imagine just being in that field. I'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like we have audio on our ghost documentary that the wind was saying her name and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, damn.
Yeah, so like...
Where can that documentary be found?
YouTube, Creators Network, on there.
No, it's not on there.
Not on there?
Shoot a DM.
Yeah, so pretty much everything that we've worked on experimenting-wise, just DM Beza. Because that's like...
How come that isn't on the page? If people want to see it.
It's just amateur, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's actually a really good documentary.
Yeah, I watched it. I was impressed. He sent to me. I was like, damn, bitch. Like,
bro, yeah.
I would say it was the best one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
like,
crazy because everyone in my class, because we were in separate classes, but we worked on the project together. Everyone was going crazy about it, like, because it was on Zoom, like during the COVID days. So, like, all the students on the Zoom call were flipping shit about it.
Yeah, yeah, damn, that's crazy though. The whole documentary. Because was that a semester long?
It was like a final that we had to do for the class. But no, like, that's one thing I'll give props to Beza for. Like, even early then, like, he would write things on the whiteboard, storyboarding, all that shit, like finding the effects, all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I've never met anyone like that at Texas State, because they're either drunk or like, you know, skipping class, bro.
Everybody's just in their own fucking world up there. Yeah, like they say, party school, 100% party school. So
hey, but it grew me up. I feel like it grew all of us up.
So what is your plans and vision for everything now?
Bro, right now it's just that like intermission phase. Like we just all graduated. So
it's like weird.
It's so weird, man. But it's like this big weight off your shoulders.
For sure.
But right now, just saving for equipment, man, because that's like the biggest like limitation, like we were talking about. Just doing anything is getting good equipment. So, I mean, right now, just saving and working with Beza, whatever he's got on deck.
Yeah. Be fun. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot of good content rolling out. Come talk about this promo code real quick. Let's get this going real quick.
Talk about the promo code.
You talk about it.
This is your podcast. We're just a production.
Come on, you talk about the promo, or tell me what the fuck.
We'll do that shit later.
We'll edit it in. Let's just do a practice one.
Yeah, let's do it.
What do I say?
That's after the podcast. We don't talk about it during the podcast.
I know the podcast is over now, so now we're done.
It's over?
It's just about.
Minutes, but
we got 6 minutes.
Yeah, it's over. So that's what I'm saying.
All right.